The one thing that became absolutely clear, he didn't want to answer any questions. He did not want to talk about substance. Anybody who contracts the virus by essentially saying masks don't matter, social distancing doesn't matter, I think is responsible for what happens to them.
Joe Biden talked to undecided voters in Miami. NBC 6's Willard Shepard is live in downtown Miami on how he addressed their concerns tonight. Willard.
Good evening to you, Jawan. Over the last several days, the former vice president had pulled his attack ads against President Trump, but his attitude about all of this changed here behind me tonight.
I would hope that the president, having gone through what he went through, and I'm glad he seems to be coming along pretty well, would communicate the right lesson to the American people.
At the NBC town hall with undecided voters, Joe Biden shared his thoughts on the president standing without a mask Monday evening.
Masks matter.
Biden was asked about what he would do moving forward to address COVID on a health and economic front.
Can you tell us what the Biden-Harris federal response plan is?
I would make a federal mandate on federal property, federal buildings. You must wear a mask, period, and you must be socially distanced, number one.
Furloughed American Airlines flight attendant Brian Smith shared the thoughts of thousands of South Florida tourist workers.
What will you do to restore the travel and tourism industry?
We could have, in fact, already solved that problem. The Congress passed the legislation to provide the money to keep the airlines up and running and to provide for the kinds of ways in which you can sanitize that aircraft. We have to provide funding for people who have been caught in the lurch.
Michelle Cruz Marrero wanted to know about protecting police officers and the public.
I would like to know what you and your administration's policies in reforming the police, how those will come about.
The vast majority of police are honorable, decent men and women who risk their lives every single day. They have a right to come home safely. But there's bad apples in every profession. By the way, the same with the protesters. It's a right to protest peacefully, but once you pick up a bat and start smashing windows, you should be arrested and held accountable.
Afterwards, Marrero's thoughts?
I think it was a great answer, and I think it actually provided the clarification that many need.
Biden told one Cuban-American voter that he is no socialist. He was also asked about what would happen at the Supreme Court if Roe v. Wade was overturned. He said he would move forward to come up with a law to protect a woman's right to choose. Live in downtown Miami, Willard Shepard, NBC 6 News.